to incorporate a space that allowed us to really collaborate with our clients, to have a space where design thinking and problem solving and strategy planning sessions could all take place, and to get them sort of out of their normal day-to-day working environments and into a creative environment. But we also wanted sort of a blank slate. I don't know, we gave you a really interesting design challenge and said, go.
It was so fun. It was a wonderful design challenge because there was something, we like to understand, of course, like what's the heartbeat of who you are at first? Why do you do what you do? How do you serve your clients? And so for KSM Consulting, you kind of enter into other companies and organizations' challenges. A fun way to express that from a design standpoint is to say, okay, you have this circular, radial building, and when you're in a circular building, it's easy to feel confused and lost as to where you are. So this idea of sort of pivoting one of the rooms, both literally and figuratively toward north, kind of helps connect with that. It's both what you do, metaphorically, you help organizations when you feel a little bit lost to find what we call their due north, kind of pitch that idea, and it just stuck. It felt right, helping clients find clarity in a confusing situation, and that got to be expressed architecturally in a fun metaphor as well.
I just want to speak to the different sort of practice areas that we have within our organization, and we have these different groups of people who we have determined just work really differently. And that's part of what the Doris research really brought out for us.
The amount of data research that we had coming into it once the design got started was incredibly valuable. Not only did you know what kind of headcount you need, how many desks, but that's where a lot of designs I think can fall flat. I should just say, I have these groups and there's this many people in each one. But the layer of information that you took the time to add to it for Doris research it got into that fine detail of, okay, yes, we have the right quantity, but why isn't it working? What are those pain points? What are those symptoms that we can uncover? Because if your people are productive and engaged, you will serve your clients far better.
I think one of the aspects of this project that has really made it successful is just the trust that we've built, not only between our design team, which I have just loved working with, but also with our employees through that constant communication of here's what's next, here's what's going on, here's what you can expect.
It's a big investment. Why wouldn't you want to have your whole team paired up about it the whole time? Not just when Ribbon Day happens, but there's opportunities along the whole path. This process has been so interesting working with KSM Consulting because they've really kind of picked apart and figured out how do we work, how are we effective. And one thing that I loved about this that we found was that at different times they work on different teams. So there's groups that will come together and maybe work for 6 months on a project, and then that group might kind of break apart in different parts of those people, or some people might be on 2 projects, but they need to at different times be working together collaboratively in different spaces. And so what I absolutely love, and the thing I'm most excited about in this project, is the way that it was really designed to enable that activity. So the way that the exterior rooms can kind of be split up at different times to house different project teams, to me is the most brilliant and most successful part of this project. It's something I quite frankly haven't seen anywhere else. And I think it's so innovative, and it's simple, and it's like kind of a duh, like why wouldn't you do this? To me, that is the most exciting thing. I cannot wait to see it actually up and running.
I love listening to all the employees and all their different thoughts because there's a fun puzzle to solve there. So I think that throughout this process, kind of hearing all those different viewpoints and hearing, overlaying that with the vision, we kept those words in front of us throughout this project. Connection, transparency, mission, excellence. The thing I'm most excited about getting in the space, sort of seeing all of that input sort of come to fruition of people feeling like they really have their fingerprints all over this, that this is truly who you are.
For me, I am most excited about the activation of the space. So really being able to see our clients and our employees and our partners derive some benefit from being in this space is what's so exciting to me. And so what's most exciting isn't the space at all, it's the people that we're going to bring together in it and the impact that it has on those folks.